Issue 3 is finally here. Seemed to take ages to get here, that's why the video's been a bit late. So before we look at the magazine, we'd have a look at the plastic and the paint, most importantly. So what do we get in this? We get Retributor armour, which I've been hankering for a while, so that's quite nice. I got this. Beforehand I've just been painting them in sort of shining gold and stuff, and whereas this should be more nicer. Got that, that's cool. And 3, 4, like these guys, Secretors, Castigators and Griffhounds. Alright, so they got big crossbows here. Yay! Issue 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 have finally arrived. Welcome to another Sigmar Saturday when we're going back to the Mortal Realms. Sorry for the delay. I was expecting the subscription to come much sooner than what it did. Normally when you subscribe to stuff you get it before it goes in the shops, like White Dwarf you'd get it a week before. Not with this, you get it after everyone else. Anyway, we finally got it, so yeah. This is the actual magazine. Let's have a quick look at the models. Now we're back looking at the magazine. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed with this is the pages this time tear away really easy. I know they're meant to, but this one I just picked it up and it all fell apart. So this would be interesting for this. So in this we have a bit of background about the Stormcast Eternals and Stormhost going into there, which is quite interesting for me. Going into their regiments and their chambers and what have you. It gives you a breakdown of the different factions, as it were, different units. I actually found this really fascinating read. But what I have suddenly realised, and I dare say most people have already, and my wife used to collect a Star Trek magazine similar to this, where it tore away. You don't put it in the binder in issue order. You're going to rip it up and they're going to be grouped together. I've only just noticed this. So you'd have Stormhost, Hammers, Warriors, Nighthaunt, issue 3, playthrough. So as we're going to go on, there's going to be different sections, and so all the Stormhost sections go together, all this goes together. So like the Fs, the Gs, the Es, the As, etc, etc. I think you're going to get a bit of paper with a foot binder, I guess, telling you how to all arrange them. That's going to be quite good, so it'll be like a proper book. So let's carry on with this. Now this, and again, it just carries on going through all the different troop types. So you have the different factions, the different regiments, so with their livery colours here, which is great. Go through this, you have the different units that would make up those, and then this issue comes with the Castigators, so you have a bit of lore about the Castigators, and then similarly you have stuff for the Nighthaunts, because they're quite organised. Even though they're ghosts, they're organised into processions rather than chambers. And yeah, it goes through different units here as well, which I found that interesting. A bit on how to assemble your Castigators and Griffhounds, that's cool. The kind of really basic how to paint, which is just paint them gold, water it down, 3 times, same with the white. And then on the other side, I believe it's just the same again for a different model, water down, water down, water down. So yeah, and then you have the battle itself. This is the Fighting Escalates reinforcements. So this is what the battle, still on the small battle map, but this time it's the Chainbrass versus the Castigators. So this is the battle, so rather than me describing the battle, let's have a play now. So yeah, and now we've decided at this stage to stick with units. You're going to be the bow heavy guys, I'm going to be the ghost, and this one is range support arrives, it says. So I'll do a bit of lore you. The story, if you can remember.
Story so far.
Yeah, because we had Anastasia Starstrike and her secretors were being swarmed by evil spirits. Thankfully, reinforcements arrived in the shape of a unit of castigators, accompanied by a deadly Griffhound. These warriors provide covering fire, allowing Starstrike's warriors to fall back and regroup. The Nighthaunt, meanwhile, continue to gather in the darkness, moving in for the kill. Anastasia Starstrike parried another blow from a howling banshee. Oh yeah, that's what we did last time. Yeah.
It's all coming back.
It's all coming back.
Slowly.
The Geist-Chill dagger scraped across her golden armour, leaving a frozen gorge across the Sigmarite surface. She smashed her mace into the creature's face and bellowed triumphantly as its form collapsed. There was no relief, however. More spirits were rising up to join the fight, dragging their chains behind them as they surged towards the Stormcast warriors. The Sequitors were pushed back to the tomb entrance, struggling to fend off the grasping claws of the Nighthaunt with their magical shields. Anastasia Starstrike knew they couldn't hold for much longer. There was no clear route through to which to escape. More ghosts were risen in the tomb grounds behind them, cutting them off. Then, without warning, a hail of projectiles flew into the crowd of spirits, exploding into bursts of blue light. In the dim moonlight, more golden armoured warriors were visible, throwing huge magical bows into the gathering undead. The castigators had arrived. Starstrike ordered her troops to take defensive position. The odds had been evened. So yeah, then we got this going on. That's what we're looking like. So we set up as per the guide, the thing, the book, whatever we're doing, and you get to go first. So your first thing is, because it's going through how to do things, it's just a range attack. So each castigator can make a range attack against any enemy. Castigators get one attack with their Thunderhead Great Balls. Pick up 1 dice for each castigator that can attack. That's free. Roll all of your attack dice, and you got to get a 3+. Yeah. No, yeah, that's it.
What's the range?
I think at the moment it doesn't mention range. I have read ahead, so I'm assuming it's either going to come later on or it's so big at this stage it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
So 3+.
3+, right? And if a to-hit roll is a 6, so each one does 1 damage, but if you get a 6, you do 2 d3 damage instead.
Okay.
So roll another dice.
So
that's 1 hit. Yeah.
1 miss. And d3. Oh,
Bloody hell.
the bigger dice.
Yeah. Off the silver tower, yeah. So that is 4 hits. So damage, add up number of damage. Each chain rasp removes 1. Each chain rasp player removes 1 chain rasp more for each damage. So which one would you want out of? I'll let you. If I pick the front 3 for sure, you can.
Yeah. Just take this guy out.
Cool. Okay. So that's 4 dead. Okay, so next, it's still your turn, but you get the Gryph-hound attacks. Pile in, so this is where you can move 3 inches closer to charge as many as possible. So there or there, ready to maximise the attack.
I was going to say
2 at once.
3 inches is going to get those 3, probably, possibly.
That there.
Yeah.
Go that there.
The base.
So you can charge, yeah, because it'll be, you can only damage the ones you're in, I think, or is it? Am I speaking rubbish? I always forget this.
It'll be normally a base contact.
Yeah.
For a melee action.
The Gryph-hound makes its attacks if in base is touching that of an enemy. The Gryph-hound gets 2 attacks with its beak and claw. Pick up 2 dice for the Gryph-hound's attacks. 3+ again. So that's 1. Add up damage. We're going to do 1 point damage. 1 player for 1 damage for every 1. Cool. So that was half of mine, was it, in 1 round? That's cool. That's cool. So it's my turn to attack now. Chain rasp move 3 closer to an enemy. 3 inches closer to an enemy. So I'm actually going to just follow suit to what they've done. This is almost dead on numbers to what they've got here. So I think that's quite similar to what they...
Oh yeah, yeah.
If it comes over... If we look here, that's sort of seen. I've mimicked that. Unplanned, so...
Much for your own tactics.
Yeah, each chain rasp is base touching gets to attack. That chain rasp can only attack that type of model, so basically I'm only attacking him and not those. That seems set logical. 2 attacks, pick up 2 dice for each chain rasp that can attack. Oh my god, you're going to lose your dog. And I've lost my dice.
You cannot attack without dice.
How many have I got? 5. So I got 10 dice. Wicked. Oh, I like picking up loads of dice and rolling.
You definitely put all of them in that box.
Watch them all fly. Right. Yeah. 10 dice. 10 attacks. Roll the dice. Right, so I'm now going to remove the ones. They're not going to do anything. Ones. And it's twos. It's 4 pluses to hit. So I'm actually that good. That's under half. Add up the number successful. Do 1 damage per. What? 1 castigator is removed for every 2 damage. The Griff Hound's removed for 3 damage. So. Okay. So I just removed the Griff Hound then.
How much damage did it take?
3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's quite a hardy little beastie there. Managed to score 5 hits. Griff Hound's removed from play. Because they can only attack that type of enemy, the extra 2 damage are lost, and so in this case my 1 damage is lost, so it doesn't go on your castigators. So now it's awkward because we carry on now, apparently, but movement isn't to the next issue.
I don't need movement, I have range.
You have range, this is true. This is true, so we can carry on.
So if any luck, if I kill them all, you haven't got to worry
what about it? Yeah. Well, yeah, because none of us can move because we're 3 inches away. I have read ahead, so I do know what movement is, but I would say in this issue we're getting
you can move 3 inches, but then you just got to stop dead and
we'd have to do it that way in the what they're introducing us to
until
us.
they get some sub skills or something.
Yeah,
like that, maybe they can move.
But in this issue we're getting proper sort of stats and profiles, war scrolls they call it for this one, so that's quite nice. So over to you to do some shooting.
Alright.
Because this is more your thing, shooting.
Yep.
If you watch our Silver Tower thing, you will notice that none of us picked any range guys.
Yes, and the amount of moaning involved regarding that.
In the first few episodes, yeah.
Then I actually saw the other character, which did have some form of range.
Oh, no.
That is too complicated.
Far too complicated when you're doing 2 characters at once as well.
Yeah. That was number 5.
Yeah, so that's 2.
Unfortunately, it's not the 6 I was after.
To pick up 2 dice, I've actually forgotten already. So it's 3 plus to hit, and then you add up number of successful hits, does 1 damage. It's 2. Assuming you want these 2.
Yep.
Because now we're on that awkward thing where it goes, oh, it's my turn, I've got to move 3 inches.
Come at me.
Because we haven't got move. I do know what it is, but we can't play this yet. So does that mean I can't do anything?
Basically, I know how long an inch is and that, and you ain't got a chance.
Yeah. So because you can only pile in if you're 3 inches near to them. I've got to move, which you have a movement, and then if you're 3 inches away, you do the pile in stage. So I can't do anything. So at this rate, let's just see if it says. It always says to carry on.
Some kind of you can move.
Start with the cascade. Continue playing players. Afterwards, I'm gonna. It doesn't say about movement. Afterwards, feel free to. Should we just do I can move 3 inches?
That makes sense.
Yeah, just for now. I know this is the pile in, but in a real game, that would be I'd move and then pile in. But going by how we're trying to introduce this, where movement doesn't get introduced in the next game.
Yeah, the next subscription.
Yeah.
Release.
Yep. So over to you to effectively. I'm going to die before you. Yeah, just
ones
around.
You're screwed.
2. Cool. That is front ones.
And just how 6s.
Oh yeah.
2 6s.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Sorry.
How vicious is this going to be?
You got good memory. I've got this. Yeah. So they're
D3. So that's
definitely another one. Yeah. He's
Get
dead.
off my land.
So that was issue. That was 3. So we'll do 4 in a minute. So this is issue 4. You get some Nihilak oxide, which is great stuff. I've already got some here that I use. This is what I've been using to paint. If you've seen the previous video, issue 2, I use it to paint my ghosties. So we've got those. And what I got this time in this one, Glaive Reef Stalkers. So we get 4 of those. It's nice. Shouldn't be too bad to paint up. That's cool. 4 of those. Yay! But in this one, most importantly, before we look at the magazine, there's this old big bad boy here. No more playing on a little small, I don't think I'm going to even get this in camera, Battlefield. We have this, which is double-sided. And that's an actual battle map. So our games are going to get bigger. So obviously, looks like we're coming out of the tomb here, similar to our old one. Imagine it goes down that way. Our old one's meant to be, and we're going to come out of the tomb. Enter this. Ooh, knocked the mic. Courtyard area here. And on the other side, which you saw earlier on, it's just a nice sort of battle map with different features on. So that's cool. Just so people can see, look, because what you get in this issue is you get the big mat. Look at that, big mat, and this is only half of it 'cause it's folded over. But we've just been talking about how to improve it, which will probably, if this is going to be the mat we're going to use predominantly for this, then yeah, we're going to pimp it a wee bit. But yeah, let's get in the lore. So this is called the Grave Wraith Ambush. From the crypt and barrow, something wicked stirs. Anastasia Starstrike and her fellow Stormcast Eternals have survived several waves of attacks from the Nighthaunt Geists. Wounded and outnumbered, she has ordered a retreat. Unfortunately, Nighthaunt have other plans. Bastards. Out of the mist and fog drift yet more Geists. Now the attackers are twisted horse-like spirits. And they are. Their wicked glaives shine and their hollow eye sockets glow with hatred. Anastasia Starstrike turned her weapon over in her hands and bellowed to the commanders. To me, Secretors, we will hold back the chain grasp. The castigators shoot us a path out of there. I think you'll do that.
They're from the 80s.
They do look.
Yes, some 80s adventure.
Yeah. When I was painting them up, like they look. I don't know why. I was just like, these look like something from some sort of 80s thing. The Secretors formed up around their leader, shields angled towards the circling Geists. The Nighthaunt attack had slowed now, but the spirits were regrouping and the numbers grew by the minute. The castigators headed towards the temple door, firing thunderhead maces as they went, destroying a dozen more spirits. The castigators strode through the temple door into the cold night. A chill frost covered the grass between the barrows, and the soft moan of the dead echoed through the darkness. All 3 warriors held their great bows ready, scanning the twilight for more foes as they headed for an iron-wrought gate surrounding the burial ground. Then the glaive wraiths came, sweeping down from the frost-slick barrows, their hunched forms and horse-like faces betraying the agony of their existence. In the eerie silence, they drifted forwards, glaives levelled at the Stormcast victims. Ooh. That was terribly exciting.
So they're probably up for it then?
Yeah, we're definitely up for it. So yeah, it's 4 horsemen, horsey ghosts, and 3 of your bowmen. And in this issue, we get movement.
You're allowed to move?
I'm allowed to move, and I go first.
Nice.
So I can move, each glaive wraith stalker may move 6 inches in any direction. So we won't mess around, we're just going to go, hello. How's this? Like so. Combat? No. Because I feel I'm going to get...
Falls.
So you can move 5 inches. I don't know why I put that there. So if you want to move
You literally just bring a knife to a gunfight.
I have brought a knife to a gunfight, haven't I? I've done... Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing?
So, well, having a little chat amongst yourselves
Self,
at this
yeah.
stage, just going, there's a problem here, isn't there?
Yes, yeah.
What is it? I've been shot in the eye.
So you can move if you want. I don't know if you want to spread out or if you just want to hold your ground.
I'm assuming I'm allowed to take measurements any time.
You are, yes, in this game.
So,
Yeah.
just to see how screwed I am, potentially, on the
Yeah.
next move.
Yeah.
So...
So I can get into combat next turn with my
Yeah,
6-inch
you can.
movement, 3-inch
and
piling.
then you're 3 inches.
Yeah.
Down 3 inches.
So even if you move to there, it's not going to do much good, is it?
Well, as tradition speaks... Right, okay, what's the movement for me?
5 inches.
Right, and then attack.
Yes.
Okay. Right, so
But you don't have to move. You can still
general rule of thumb.
get into a better position.
Yeah. Now, are these buildings?
They are, but they don't count for anything in this at the moment.
Okay.
But in time, I would imagine that would be get behind cover, make me go round. You can shoot over it. I'm hoping, game. Don't let us down.
My traditional method.
Yeah.
And that will just be to. Yeah. You go over here.
Okay, so you get one ranged attack now. 1 dice per castigator per bowman. 3 blasts and the 6.
Designate my target.
No, it's just
No
it's
talk
just
of that.
designate a unit. So this is the only unit. So any damage will just go on those. And
Do any of them take more damage than the others? Or
no,
they're all the same?
they're all the same. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to take for the guy on the end. By these 2 guys. Legend, I can fire whatever I want.
Yeah,
How many range I want, so
Yeah,
far.
yeah. You just throw 3 dice and
According
just.
to them rules. Oh,
So that's
good.
4 hits.
Yep.
You wanted a 6. I know what
I
you're
wanted
thinking.
the
Next.
6s.
6
I wanted
yeah.
a load of 6s just to get a lot of cannon fodder out of the way.
So that's 3
So-
dead. So I don't know which way you want.
How much damage they take?
Just 1 each. Hang on. Let's have a look.
That can't be right. What's the
have a look.
size of it?
The Thunderhead Greatbow does 1 damage. Yeah, I forgot we've got new things. The Glaive Wraith Stalker player removes 1 Glaive Wraith Stalker. Jesus, say that fast when you're drunk. For every model for 1 damage. Yeah, so it is 3 damage. So it says me, so I'll just take these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I was expecting to look at those things and going, I'm going to have to sort of go
No, I have to admit,
like mad here.
I was expecting them to be better.
Wow,
So,
okay.
Cool.
I wouldn't have bothered moving if I knew.
Yeah. Didn't look ahead for those. I was thinking, I got two hits. So in that case,
I'm assuming he's got a fair old range though with this old guy here.
well, I think that might come into play soon. I hope. Right, so we're going to go.
Oh, you're going after the lone guy.
Yeah, 6 inches. Piling for every 3 inches.
Hang on. Can I shoot into combat?
I would imagine so. There's nothing to say we can't.
No,
Later.
I don't mean these guys. I mean these guys.
Yeah, yeah. I think possibly. Where am I? Let's go.
Are we off camera?
We are. I've gone right off camera. So there we are. That's what I've done. I've moved forward there into him. I would imagine in time there will be things about shooting into combat. At the moment there isn't, so I'm just saying you can.
Right.
So
The tradition of what stuff I've played in the past is normally you can't find combat.
yeah,
some kind
I'm
of,
used to
dice roll.
so Lord of the Rings game. Good can't shoot into combat at all because they're goods.
Yeah.
Evil can, but you run the risk of shooting your old dude. So I don't know what this game's going to throw at us for that. But at the moment, there's nothing to say you can or can't.
Yeah,
so
normally you've got to pass some kind of test.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it fails. It depends if the failure means you've hit your own guy or if it just didn't do anything.
But I'll tell you where these guys come in handy. We're talking about how they're bigger. 2 dice per Wraith. So that's nice. Pick up 2 dice. And
One's
totally
good,
blow
one's
one of them.
terrible.
4 plus to hit. Hunter's Glaive does 1 damage. I move 1 castigator for every 2 damage. So let's put that
So
there.
I don't know.
1 damage. He's got 1 damage on him.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is the battle continues. Over to you to shoot. After you finish playthrough, free play again. Move tax. Only 1 player. Yeah, so there's nothing. And I should just point out our war scrolls are getting more and more detailed here because we've now got movement and
Cool.
hopefully there'll be an
Right.
issue where we can print them out.
Just for a laugh, I was going to see if I'll take you out just with the 1 dice.
Oh,
This is-
being all cocky. Isn't it?
yeah. Yeah, get out of my room.
That's in bed, isn't it?
Yeah. Not even going to bother firing into combat.
Right. Okay, not gonna lie. Getting arses kicked here as the evil guys.
Which is kind of ironic in that me playing the good guys.
Yeah, normally we're doing opposite land here.
Yeah.
With the normally I'm good, you're evil. Okay, that was issue 4, and that's
That's a lot of map
for that. Yeah, on that.
We would show the whole thing, but there's just no way we'll get this on the camera.
No, even on the overhead, it's slightly.
We're set up for fairly close range.
Wait till we unfold it, 'cause it's double the size of this, and double-sided, I should point out. So that's nice. So, well, that's it for this week's video. Until the next one. Peace out, mofos. That's not an ending. Someone in the comments let us know a good ending for this, a signing off thing, because
We used to be good at
we used to be good at
long
this.
time ago with video games.
Yeah, a video game channel.
Models now, we haven't got a clue.
It's throwing us off, man.
Yeah.
Throwing us off.
That's it.
And that's issues 3 and 4. So that's this video's Mortal Realms. We're going to do 5 and 6 in the next video. So until then, guys, take care. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it. And if you think of anywhere that might be of interest, where this video might be of interest, please share it there as well. That will help the channel out tremendously. Also, if you haven't already, you want to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell thing to be notified when we upload. And yeah, just thank you guys. Until next time, take care.